Hi, everyone. Hi, Monique. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. This is Bella, for those of you who haven't seen her before. It's my little Bella. She was at the groomer. So she's got her little Christmas bows in her hair. Aw, beautiful. And then look at, they always put her in the cutest stuff. Yeah, she's so cute, isn't she? She hates going on camera. Look at, she's, her bows are so cute. Yeah, she's trying to squirm to get away. Bella. I'm being mean and making her stay up here. Say hi. Say hi. With your cute little Christmas bows. And your cute little Christmas thing on your neck. She's like, nah, I don't want to do camera. Hi, Carla. Yeah, thank you. She is adorable. Yeah, she just doesn't want to be on camera. Yeah, she's so cute. She always got to come up here with me when I'm doing my lives, but she does not want to go on camera. She's camera shy. But she's so cute. I love when she goes to the groomer because she's all soft and smells good. And so how is everybody? How are you guys? Everyone have a good week? I feel like the week went by like really fast. I feel like I say that every week. So yeah, I've got my list, my usual list. And there are quite the comment, I'm going to say, like, arguments going on, and good, great week, and giving my pup a shave down. I am his groomer. Ah, good. Yeah, I don't have the patience to be her groomer anymore. I used to, bathe and do all that for my dogs, that I had when I was younger. And I just don't want to do that anymore. It's too much work. And I just bring her to the groomers, and I really like the groomers that we bring her to. They're able to just be out in the general population, and they can, walk around with the other dogs, and they have little beds there, and yeah, they do. Yeah. My daughter sometimes will do, some grooming, but, she's young. So I don't want to do it. Let me just text. Speaking of my daughter, I'm going to text her and let her know I'm live, because I know she likes to join if she can. But yeah, so I don't do the whole grooming thing anymore. It was funny. My husband and I tried to give her a bath and, kind of give her a little haircut. Oh my God. How long did it take us, honey? Like hours. And there was so much hair, and we were just exhausted. We're like, why did we do this? So we've never done it again. We just bring her to the groomers. It's so funny. Chrissy, yay. Everyone's doing well. We missed you too. And feeding the pups. You're cooking dinner and feeding the pups. I don't know if you just saw, I just had Bella up here with her little Christmas bows. Yeah, it's a lot of work. So glad you're here, Chrissy. We've missed you. I'll you know what? Hold on. I'm going to go see if I can get her again so you can see her. Oh, come here, Bella. Come here. Oh, she does not like to go on camera. Here she is. Here she is with her little Christmas bows. And she's got this little thing on her neck. the little Christmas thing. These little bows. Yeah, she looks so cute. Hi, Bow. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, she's so cute. She's so cute, and she's all soft and smells good and all ready for the holidays, huh, Bella? Say hi. I'm surprised she's not squirming to get down again. She does not like to be up here. All right, do you want to get down again? Do you want to get down again? Yep, there she goes. Okay, she's done. She's like, I'm out of here. So cute. But yeah, we don't do the grooming anymore. It was traumatic for us. Pepsi and Miss Mila say woof woof to Bella. Ah. Yeah, she likes to be up here and lay near me when I'm doing my lives, but she doesn't want to be on camera. She doesn't want to be on camera. And she just went to the groomers and looked so cute, but she still doesn't want to. So anyway, how was your week, Chrissy? I feel like I haven't seen you in several weeks. And I'm glad you're good, Carla. It's good to see you. Yeah, I had a really good week. It was very busy. Sounds like she selected you as her person. Sorry for your hubby. Yeah, she's so cute. I mean, she follows my husband around too. She follows both of us around. But she likes to come up here when I'm doing my live. So she always trots up here. It's so cute. Just doesn't want to be on camera. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have been, I mean, I don't even know what to make of it. There's all this shenanigans. My week was good. I threw my back out. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. Doing better. I'm glad you're doing better. I mean, oh my God, I've thrown my back out before, and that's one of the worst. It's terrible. Because your back supports your entire body. It's just, yeah, swift recovery to you. But yeah, it's not fun throwing your back out, because it supports your body and everything. So I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're feeling better, and I hope you recover quickly. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if you guys have been watching the comments under my Henry Cavill videos, like I missed last week. So the one I wasn't on last week because my husband and I were refrigerator shopping, which I mentioned the one before that. And we found a refrigerator. We have a really tiny space that a standard refrigerator won't fit in there. And I'm sure you guys could care less, but we're excited. Definitely been following the Henry drama. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm just shaking my head. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're excited. It's being delivered on December 12th. So we are excited. Finally find our fridge that, one that we like, and it fits in our little tiny space because we have a kind of a tiny townhome, and, it was just a very little space. So we couldn't get a full size one. But anyway, we're happy we found one. But yeah, the drama on my last two live videos, I mean, still following the Henry drama. I mean, I get so excited too when our new appliances are delivered. I know, it's like Christmas. That's our Christmas present to each other. It's the new refrigerator. So, and we just got a new microwave not that long ago, a few weeks ago. So we're excited about that too. And then we have a new hot water tank. That wasn't exciting. I am so lost about this Henry person. Well, he played, it's practical and you will use them. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. The hot water tank, we were not happy that started leaking all over. We're like, oh my God, we have to get a new hot water tank. So, hi, Natalie. I'm so excited you're here too. Good to see you guys. Yeah, so that happened about, I don't know, a month or 6 weeks ago, where our hot water tank, broke, because they only last so long. So we had to replace that. That was not fun, but at least now we have a new one. And then we get the new microwave and now the new fridge. Next on our list will be a new dishwasher and probably a new range. So we're getting them. We're getting there. Yeah, the Henry drama. I mean, I just don't even know what to say. I mean, I don't. So Henry, if you don't know who Henry Cavill is, he played Superman. I've not seen any of the Superman. Hi, Linda. I've not seen any of the Superman movies, I guess, with Henry Cavill. I've seen older ones with like Christopher Reeves, and I don't think I've seen him. Actually, I think I've only seen the ones with Christopher Reeves. So those were really old. I haven't seen any of the new ones, but I watch Henry on The Witcher, which of course he just left because he thought he was going to get the Superman role. And they're on Netflix now. Oh, we might have to watch them then. Yeah, we might have to watch them. I know The Witcher's on Netflix, and that's actually a good show. I do like that show. But, Henry's gone now. So I forget the name of the person. I forget who the guy is that they're replaced him with. I forget his name, but I just can't imagine it's going to be the same without Henry. Anyway, Liam Hemsworth. That's right. And he's a good actor too. Liam Hemsworth. Yep. Thank you guys. Yeah, he's a good actor too. But he's not Henry Cavill, and Henry Cavill started The Witcher, and so it's not going to be the same without him, and that's kind of a bummer. But I do like Liam Hemsworth. I just don't know if he can replace. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like Henry Cavill is like Elvis. The people that want to know stuff about him, yeah, The Witcher won't be the same. I know it won't. And it's actually a good show, but I can't see it going really well, without Henry Cavill. I don't, nothing against Liam Hemsworth, but anyway, so I just cannot understand the fascination and obsession with Henry Cavill. I just don't get it. I think he's a good actor. He's certainly a good looking man, but I seriously feel like, hi, RB. Yes, he was the soul of the show. He was. So I just don't know. I'm going to watch it regardless because I have to know what happens. Are you guys caught up with the most recent season? They left like this huge cliffhanger. I have to know what happens. So I have to watch it. But I don't know. Anyway, I really don't get it. I don't understand the fascination with him and the obsession with Henry Cavill. I don't get it. I understand that he's a great actor and all of that, but I don't know. And boy, oh boy, is there drama in the comments section on the last several live videos that I did that had Henry Cavill in them. I think it was especially the last 2 lives I did. I'm just like shaking my head going, what is happening? What is happening? It's like the Twilight Zone. Anyway. So I don't know. We'll ask a couple more things about him. It is funny. It is funny, but a portion of his fandom are obsessed with his divine feminine. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But I did see an interesting question about him that I thought, you know what, now this is kind of a cool question to ask. So, you know, I am going to ask this one. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to. I still have 65,000 things about Henry that people have asked. And I need to do a whole video on Henry. Really, that's what I need to do. I just need to do a whole video on Henry because it's just crazy. Anyway, this one person asked on one of the comments on one of my videos, asked if Henry would ever write a fantasy book. Hi, Bao. Many fans are interested since he started dating Natalie because they did a lot of questionable things. Really? Well, do you mean Henry did too? Even like, I know Natalie is very dark. As a matter of fact, my selenite that's going in my lap. You know, I know Natalie is very dark, very dark. But so are you saying that Henry started also doing maybe kind of questionable things too? Or was it just Natalie? Because I don't really follow their relationship or anything. Listen, I have learned more than I ever thought I would ever learn about Henry just because I started doing readings about him on my channel here. And I know more about him than I ever probably cared to know because I don't follow celebrity stuff. I mean, whatever. I think he's a great actor. I love him in The Witcher. He has always said he wants a certain type of woman, and Natalie is the opposite. Well, Natalie is just dark. I mean, that's just darkness, right? She's just, I mean, you know, I've said it many times on previous videos. She's just dark. There's just some people that are into the dark and they're dark themselves, and she's one of them. Allegedly, you know, it's just my opinion, what I get from my guides. So, but yeah, you know what? I had somebody actually send me, I'm going to look this up because it was on Instagram, because I do have an Instagram page, but I never post stuff on Instagram because I don't like Instagram. I'm not. Carla, I was just going to read your comment and then you deleted it. But somebody sent me a picture, a screenshot of a picture on Instagram. Let me see if I can pull it up. And they made a comment. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, looks like they might have deleted the photo. But it was a picture of Henry. Who was it with? Henry and oh my God, I can't remember now. I can't remember who was in the, oh my God, who was in the photo, but it was, I want to say it was two singers maybe. And the person sent me this picture of Henry with these two people or three people. And the person said, look who Henry is with, three demons. So, you know, I mean, I've said this before too, that Henry really needs to do a lot of energy clearing. And I think unless he can, you know, do some clearing, and I don't know, he just needs to do some energy clearing, seriously, because of who he's with and, you know, things that have been sent to him. And, you know, I'm just little old me, a tiny channel. He's never going to hear this, me say this, but if anyone knows anyone that knows Henry, go tell him to do some energy clearing, because he just needs to, he just needs clearing. So, but let's ask, because I thought that this was an interesting question, if he would ever write a fantasy book. And I think the person said, because he does seem to like the fantasy, right? He's in The Witcher. One of the rumors is his family is staying with him in the UK, and I hope so. They seem good for him. Negativity can follow like a bad habit. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that his family is staying with him. That's good. That's good. I don't know. Henry, do some clearing. I don't know if he's ever going to see my video, but do some clearing. But anyway, I thought this was interesting, like, especially since was in The Witcher, and the person said that Henry likes fantasy type things. So they wanted to know if Henry would ever write a fantasy book. And I don't know that I feel that, but hi, David. Happy Saturday. I'm not sure if you saw the recent picture of Henry and Natalie while they were in Tenerife, Saudi Arabia, and UK. And he looks like he had his back against Natalie in Saudi Arabia. I have not seen those pictures. Did it? Don't worry, he will. He follows his fandom closely. Good. I hope so. I hope somehow the word gets to him to clear his spiritual energy, because that's what he really needs to do. I'm going to look that up. Is there something unusual with that? Yeah, we're doing. When are we not doing Henry lately, David? I mean, honest to God, I feel like this is the KathieKinsler Henry Cavill show. It's the Henry Cavill show. That's I just yeah. I'm going to look up, because I want. Is there something that's peculiar about those pictures, Carla? Let me see if I can pull them up. Let's see if I could find the pictures. Okay. I don't know that I'm seeing the one with him. The body language in the pics Carla mentioned is not great. Yeah, I don't think I'm seeing the one where he's got his back against her. Looks like, yeah, I don't see that one on this particular site. I mean, it kind of looks like he's having a good time. Was he at like a speaking thing? Such a pleasure showing Henry Cavill around the historic Jeddah Al Balad. Oh my God, I'm sure I'm butchering this. To experience our Keel of the West. Hi, Tangerine. How are you? Long time no see. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Yeah, I don't see the one where you mentioned, Carla, where he's got his back against her or something. I don't. He was filming. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the one where he's got his back. So I don't know about that, but I don't see that one. I just see the two of them there, and looks like they're at some group or speaking thing. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if there was something peculiar about those pictures, let me know. Go Beyonce, Henry Cavill, Tom Cruise. Okay, let's see. Let's see what that comes up with. Were they together or Beyonce and Jay-Z got dinner with Superman? Oh, so he got together. Oh, he got together with Beyonce and Jay-Z. You will see the most recent pic for their dinner. Yes, Monique, they were together. Yeah, what did Beyonce and Superman talk about at dinner? Ah, hi, Barbara. That must have been some dinner. I don't even know why he would. Okay. Oh my God. Natalie looked so distant from Henry. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know that they're not doing well, from what I've seen, but I don't really see. Natalie looks sour. Yeah. Well, she's dark. You know what I mean? Like she's dark. Beyonce and Jay-Z dined with Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill. Oh, hold on. Just a video. Oh, yeah. And Tom Cruise, I'm not a fan of him either. I mean, he's dark. I don't. And of course, he's in that Scientology nonsense. I mean, nonsense. I'm not a fan of his at all. Yeah. Well, that's too bad that he was. This might have been the picture that person sent me on Instagram. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he would be with these people. He needs to not be around these people. I don't know. Anyway, that's a shame. That's a shame because see, that's the thing. They're all dark and they're attracted to his light. That's, dark is attracted to the light because it wants to quash it, and it also wants to, take the energy from the light. Henry Cavill and Beyonce, Tom crazy, and Jay-Z, yikes, dark table. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would not. No. I don't know. I want Henry to just get some clearing. I just want him to. Did Henry pass away, or is he heading down the negativity road? No, he's not passed away. Christy, I don't know. I don't know what the fascination is with him. I just think I don't know. It's like he's Elvis. I really don't get it. I think he's a great actor. But there is a ton of interest in Henry. And I mean, like I said, you can see all the drama that's unfolding in the comments of my last 2 live videos. I'm just shaking my head like I don't understand what's happening. Henry definitely needs a very deep and spiritual cleanse from the dark. Yeah, he does. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know that he even knows about that stuff, but I hope he learns about it. I would have passed on that meal. Yeah. Without question. Absolutely. Absolutely. You couldn't pay me enough to do that. Nope. Nope. Well, I don't know. Hi, Maria from the UK. How are you? Happy Saturday. Hope you had a good week. Good to see you. Well, all right. So let me ask this question about, because the person said that Henry is interested in fantasy type stuff. And I guess, you could say that maybe he is because he was in The Witcher, right? So, and that's kind of a fantasy type thing. So I don't know if he's interested in fantasy type stuff besides that, but I'll ask because somebody asked if he would ever write a fantasy book. So let's ask. That would be kind of fun. I think it would be fun to write a fantasy book because you can kind of, you're limited by only your imagination, right? Good to see you too. Missed last time. Yeah, it's good to see you. All right, so let's see if Henry will write a fantasy book. It's definitely outside the norm of the, hi, Asal, how are you? Oh, boy. I wonder why this person asked that. I wonder if they had heard something, like maybe him in an interview or something. But this is interesting. I am getting, yes, that he may someday write some type of a fantasy book. But it's not going to be right now, because definitely not anytime soon, because he's not doing too good right now. And I know that that's, because of the stuff that's going on with Natalie. So among other things, I mean, he's just got some, dark on him. So I know he's not doing good, but that's interesting. It says that, yeah, he may write a fantasy book someday. That would be fun. I would read it. But I mean, look at, he's got to do some clearing. I wish there was a way I could get a hold of him and give him some things to do, because he just needs to do some clearing, anyway. But yeah, it says that, yeah, he may do that someday. I don't feel like it's for a while though, but that would be fun. I would definitely read it. I like fantasy type stuff. I think he should write a romance novel and read the audiobook. I liked him in Tudors. Yeah. I watched Tudors years ago, and I remember thinking that it was a great series. I loved it. Absolutely obsessed with it. But at the time, I did not know who Henry Cavill was, and I didn't even know that he was in it. Pray and send love for light for Henry. Yeah. That would be cool if he wrote a romance novel and read the audiobook. You know what? Any book. I mean, I think it's cool when the authors, my hubby enjoyed Tudors. It was a great series. I almost feel like I want to go back and rewatch it, because it's been a number of years since I've seen it. I don't even remember him in it. I don't know how big his role was. He's in the business since he was a child. Henry. Oh, interesting. That I didn't know. Well, there you go. See, anytime I don't, my heart breaks for the young children that get into Hollywood and all of that, because it's just dark. And I know that the stuff that goes on is just allegedly, it's just, dark. How hard is it really to break up with someone? The Tudors was an amazing series. He played Charles Brandon in The Tudors. See, I can't even remember the characters, because it was really many years ago that I watched it. So I don't remember a lot of the characters in it. I feel like I want to go back and watch it, because I know I loved it. How hard is it to break up with someone? Well, SL, if you think about it, if someone's got some dark magic, bindings, whatever, on you, it's going to be very difficult. So, and then you factor in, there's past life karma, there's spiritual lessons with people. I mean, soulmate. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So, but it's if you've got like bindings or whatever, it's not easy. It's not easy. That's a tough one to get out of. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of going to scan. Hi, Mary. Are you familiar with Shawn Mendes? Can you do a quick check on him? Shawn Mendes. Not good for you if you start acting when you're young. It affects the rest of your life, including as an adult. Yeah. Shawn Mendes. Who is Shawn Mendes? I feel like I've heard the name. Who is Shawn Mendes? Canadian singer-songwriter. Okay. He was 17 when he started. He should just kick that negative chick to the curb. He is a singer. Yeah, I just looked him up. Mary, I don't know what you wanted me to ask, and you deleted your comment. I don't know what you wanted me to ask about Shawn. Yeah, I don't, I mean, maybe if you want to comment what you want me to ask about him, because I don't know. Again, I just don't follow this stuff. I don't know unless, there's a YouTube creator that I follow, and if they bring up something, then I hear about it. Or maybe if someone says it in the comments on one of my videos, then I'll hear about it. But other than that, I mean, I really don't follow, celebrity stuff. So I hear stuff through you guys, really, or the YouTube creators that I. All right, so let's go on to. I know everyone wants to talk endlessly about Henry, but I just don't. I'm going to have to do a whole video on Henry. I just don't want this to be another whole video on Henry. I know someone had said they're praying for his dog too. I wonder what's going on with Henry's dog. You're cooking dinner. I'm so glad you jumped in, Chrissy. So glad you jumped in. Good to see you. We missed you. All right. Cal is getting older. Is Cal Henry's dog? I'm assuming Cal is Henry's dog, maybe? Is that because, yeah, someone mentioned his dog. I mean, Cal is Henry's dog. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Meghan Markle, Meghan, yeah, American Akita. Oh, those are pretty dogs. What about Meghan Markle, Chris? What about Meghan Markle? I haven't asked about Meghan Markle in quite a while. That was another whole thing that I feel like there was, a lot of stuff going on, and I felt like I was asking about them every video. I haven't asked them about them in a while. What's going on with Meghan? Will her career end? Meghan is friends with Natalie. Hi, Ashley. Okay, so that's right. I think someone did mention that Meghan is friends with Natalie. On a previous video, I feel like it was a few live videos ago, but but yeah, Meghan is, dark too. So will Meghan's career end? Is that what you're wondering? Does she have a career? I mean, she was on Suits. I do have to say that was a great show. Is there truth to Meghan Markle David Foster affair? Oh, due to racist comments about King Charles. Oh. She's another one that's just dark. I'm not a fan of Meghan. Let's ask, her career is being narcissistic. Yeah. Her career is being dark. Let's ask. I'm gonna type this in here just so because I saw a couple things in here. So Meghan Markle. So one is, will her career I mean, career end. Well, her career end would that be being the Duchess, or are you talking about like being an actress career? Because I don't think she's done anything since Suits, has she? I mean, I do have to say that was a great show. And then I'm going to ask about her racist comments. See, I haven't heard any of this. Comments about King Charles. What did she say? I should probably look that up. I feel like all these people are nasty. Yeah, I agree. Maybe ask if she will make it in Hollywood. Well, I feel like no, but that's a good question. Let's ask that. I mean, is she trying to get back into acting again? I haven't heard. King Charles allegedly asked about her kid's skin color. King Charles allegedly asked about her kid's skin color. What? Really? This sounds like some major drama. Holy cow. Before she had kids. You know what? because they are mixed children, so they will have darker skin. No, yes. However, I've seen, especially on Twitter, it was in the interview with Oprah. And that's another one. Oh my God, dark. The racist comments were made by the king about her first child's skin color, according to a new book. Oh, really? Whose book? You know what? I'm gonna search this because I haven't heard any of this. I don't even know. That was the fallout of the Oprah interview. The Endgame book by Omid Scobie. Let me see what I'm just seeing if I can pull up. Meghan is not Natalie's friend. Okay. Let's see. King Charles urged to confirm whether he made a race comment. What Omid Scobie said about royal race names days before. I mean, does that sound right? I don't know. I'm trying to pull this up. King Charles should confirm which royals were accused by Meghan Markle of commenting on her son's skin tone. Oh, I see. So do I have this right? That Meghan said, and this guy put it in his book. So Meghan said that King Charles said to her something about her son's skin color. Do I have that right? According to Britain's leading anti-monarchy pressure group, Charles was named as the royal who made the remark during a conversation in which Kate Middleton was present in the Dutch language version. New book Endgame. However, the publisher said the move was an error, with Scobie adding that he never included the names in the English version. The author has not confirmed whether the names were accurate. So Jada and Natalie are friends. Okay, so Jada and Natalie are friends. Jada, stop making stuff up. Natalie is not friends with any of these women. Oh my God. You know what? I don't know. don't care, quite frankly. But I wouldn't be surprised if any of these women are friends with any of these women because they're all dark. So birds of a feather, right? But I don't know. Bao says she doesn't have any friends. Oh my God. All right. Well, so let's go back to I had not heard that Meghan's trying to break back into Hollywood. Let's ask. I can't see how, but let's ask. I mean, I have to say she was pretty good on Suits. She was. I thought she was. She did a good job. But let's see if let's see if she'll successfully get some kind of, I don't know, acting gig, whether it's a series, a movie, TV show, whatever. I know it's silly, but she's not friends with them. She has friends in the industry, but they are not famous people, and she's not as important as they want to sell her. Well, I never thought she was important. That's why I couldn't figure out why Henry was with her. Well, if they divorce, she isn't getting any royal funds, so she will have to slime her way back into Hollywood. Yeah. Tyler Perry gave her security protection when they moved to California. Really? Okay. Let's ask if she'll successfully get any kind of work. TV show, movie, series, Netflix, whatever. Acting. Let's ask if Meghan Markle will ever. And of course, I cut the deck. As I'm shuffling, I cut the deck to this. Talking about Meghan Markle. Okay. So will Meghan Markle ever, Tyler Perry says nothing about her now. I'm not even sure who Tyler Perry is. I feel like I don't know who any of these people are. I know no one. I don't even know who these people are. Okay. So will Meghan ever act again in some series, television, movie, Netflix, whatever? It does. Well, I'm getting a yes. Tyler Perry's a billionaire filmmaker. Oh, go back and watch the full Oprah interview with her and Prince Henry. I remember I did watch it back when it came out, and I wanted to vomit in my mouth on all fronts. Tyler Perry is a comedian. He plays that old woman character, Medea. I don't know if I know who that is. Fee reading shirt off? I'm not sure what that means. Hi, Clara. So I am getting a yes that I think Meghan will. Double yes. And it says that she really misses acting. She really misses it. So, but I'm getting a double yes. I do think that she is going to and eventually do some movie, TV show, whatever. Let me see if I can focus on a timing. I'm hearing 5 years, so I don't know that it's real soon. I feel like it's a ways out. I don't know that it's anytime soon. And it could be that that's when it comes out, that it's when it's released. Maybe she starts working on something before that, but I'm hearing 5 years. But I'm getting a yes, and I'm getting it would make her really happy. I think she wants to get back into acting. I think she never wanted to leave. Meghan pays a PR team to spread good gossip about her. Yeah, I already know that. She, I mean, her and Harry both, but I think she's behind the whole thing. She's just unhinged, I feel. She just does not act rational to me. I don't know. I mean, Henry and his team wanted to sell her as a powerful woman in the industry and make a power couple, but the reality is she has no major project to back her up. She only has the title of girlfriend. Yeah, that's what I pick up too, Bao. I don't pick up that Natalie is really anything at all. Like I never felt like I couldn't figure out why he was with her. How would that work? Her Netflix special and podcast were flops. Their kids are little. She could just be waiting for them to be bigger. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, how old are our kids now? Like, yeah, they're little. I know that. What are they like? I don't even know how old they are. I'm not going to try to speculate or guess or whatever. But I feel like she never. So how would she get something? I know that her podcast was a flop, but wasn't that supposed to be like a podcast with Harry, and it was about them being royals or whatever. I think maybe that's why it was a flop. But with her, I hate that I feel this way. But I'm telling you, Suits is a great show, and she did really good in the show. I do think she's a good actor. I hate saying that, but I can appreciate when somebody is a good actor, and you know, I can appreciate that. And I do think she is a good actor, whatever. Narcissists are fantastic actors. Yeah, they are. That's very true. But I get a yes. So I do think, but again, I'm still hearing 5 years. So I think she will get back into it. But you know what? I think she's good as an actor. I don't, again, if you've watched Suits, I think she was really good in that. So, I mean, we could ask about, because from what I understand now, she said, she made some comment, if I have this correct, I wish Harry would dump her. You and everybody else. I mean, he's getting close, but it's not quite yet. He is getting tired of her crap, though. Pardon my French. Suits is really good. All the cast is fantastic. Absolutely agree with you. Great show. I was addicted to it. My husband loved it. It was really good. Really good. All the actors in it were perfectly cast for their parts and well worth the watch. It was well worth the watch. Let's ask about Meghan Markle. Let's ask if, I didn't know crap was a French word. It is, I guess, apparently. Everyone liked Harry's jewelry designer gal, but she married someone else. See, I don't even know about that. Okay. So let's ask if I have this correct. Let's ask if it's true. Now this is all alleged. Laughing crap is a fancy word. I'm thinking of some other much choice words, much more descriptive, but I'm not going to say them to my people here on YouTube. But I have some other better words. But I came out with crap, which apparently actually reminded me is not a French word. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, that's probably the most you're going to get out of me on this channel is crap. All right. So if I have this correct, let's ask if King Charles really did supposedly, allegedly make some kind of racist comment, and I'm hearing, as I'm saying it, I'm hearing no. I'm going to ask the cards though, but if he really did, if that really happened, if Meghan is really, if Meghan is telling the truth about that. I'm getting a loud no. That's what I'm hearing, but I'm going to ask the cards for more information. I don't think that was said. I don't think that was said. I'm getting a loud no. Nope. Flat out no. I'm getting a flat out no that I don't think King Charles said anything like that. I don't. And like I said, when I was first asking, as I was asking the question, I heard no, like really loud. I don't think he said that. You know what it is? It's her just slamming the royal family and making up stuff, which I do think she does often. And then of course, once it happened, once she was out there, then people took it and ran, like the media or whatever. No one normal or stable would choose to be a part of that circus family. Well, not with Meghan, I wouldn't. I thought I heard it was the Queen that said it way back. You know what? I don't know. I mean, according to what someone said, and then I just looked this up, this person's book, Endgame, that it was supposedly King Charles, but I'm not getting that. I got a flat out no, and I heard no really loud. I'm not getting that King Charles said that at all. I think that's fabrication. It's fabrication. Omid Scooby book was written with Meghan's help, but she denied it. Of course she would deny it. Listen, she's got the PR people coming out with all kinds of stuff, and she's behind everything that's put out, but she denies it all because why is she denying it? Just own it. Just own it, girl. Just own it. I don't know. She denies it all, but she's behind, everybody knows she's behind all of this stuff that comes out. She's got her PR team working on all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. She is the puppet master. Exactly. I did hear that too. People see through it. Yes, they do. I did hear that too, though, Ashley, that like a while ago, that someone, I thought I had heard that maybe the Queen said it. I did hear that too. That was a while ago. I don't know. I'm not getting that he said it. I don't get that King Charles said that at all. I come from a background of Asian, Spanish, and Moorish blood genetics. My siblings married Caucasian spouses, and we're totally fascinated with what genes they'll get. Nothing to do with racism. Yeah, well, you know what? It sounds like a beautiful mix, right? You can get some beautiful, like when you mix it like that, I think you can get some beautiful skin coloring that comes out. And I'm not being racist either. I just think it's beautiful. She is jealous of Princess Kate. Yes, absolutely. According to the book. Well, according to Kathy, I can feel it. She's totally jealous of Princess Kate. And she thinks that she's in the same league as Kate. I'm pulling myself. Mixed genes are really good. Yeah, they're beautiful. I'm when I'm focusing on Meghan's energy, I go shoom right into the energy. And Meghan thinks that she is just as prominent and royal and, whatever as Kate, if not more so. Princess Kate is a true future queen. Well, Kate has class. She has class. She's classy, right? Dark hair, creamy cocoa skin, and light eyes swoon. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you. Yeah, I think Kate is extremely classy, but when I focus on Meghan's energy and I get pulled into it, she thinks that she is just like Kate, like everybody should be fawning over me. I'm so important, and look at me. That's the energy I get, and it's just like, excuse me, not even close, Meghan. Sorry. My family is the same rainbow. We never know what we're going to get. Rainbows are beautiful. Rainbows are beautiful. Totally. Kate is so beautiful and queenly. Yeah. And she's just classy, right? She's just classy. And again, I don't know much about the royals. I just know a little bit here and there. Like I see them maybe at functions that might be on the news or something, but so I don't know a lot about them, but yeah, I don't know. Meghan, allegedly, Meghan, you are not Kate. You're not even in the same league as Kate. No, no, no. But that's what she thinks. She's a legend in her own mind. If you want to know how great Meghan is, just ask her. Okay. That's it. I'm done with Meghan. That's it. I'm not a fan of Meghan. She is a great actress, though. In Suits, she was very good. All right. But I think this went to her head being, with Harry. So, all right. So moving on. I heard that Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are in a relationship. And I guess Selena made some post that, oh my God, I didn't read the post, but it was like, oh my God, he's my person, or whatever it is that she said. I don't even know what she said. But apparently she was like, this is like this wonderful relationship, whatever. There isn't enough selenite in the world to protect against Meghan. Exactly. That's why I always put it in my lap when I'm talking about these dark people. So apparently Selena and Benny Blanco. Now, I didn't know who Benny Blanco was, but apparently Ashley was telling me that is he a music producer or something? And she also said that he's friends, and she posted a picture of a ring on her finger with a B on it. Oh, Selena, you're talking about? I think she's taking it a little, I think she's getting a little carried away with this. What I pick up with Selena, music producer whom is friends with Justin Bieber. Squirrel, loving that blouse, Miss Kathy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know, tie-dye or whatever. Thank you. Didn't Justin give her a J ring? I don't know. Maybe she asks people she's dating, hey, can you give me a ring with your initial on it? Yes, squirrel. Squirrel. That's how we roll on this channel. That's why I laugh when people say, oh my God, get to the point. No, I can't do it. Don't make me. I like reading you guys' comments. She had a J necklace, I think. I mean, isn't that kind of, isn't that kind of, I don't want to say immature because I do like Selena, but why? I don't know. I feel like, isn't that something you might do in high school? I don't know. Well, anyway, so supposedly Selena's dating this Benny Blanco. Selena loves hard, like real hard. I can feel her energy. It's almost like it's almost here. So it's like this. When I focus on Selena's junior high, yeah, it's almost like when I focus on Selena's energy, when she wants to be in a true love relationship so badly she can taste it. So when she thinks that one is even sort of going really good, she like jumps all over it, and she's like, oh my God, this is like my true love. And because I think she wants it so bad. Was Selena with Chris Evans? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. That would be interesting. That had to be a while ago, because hasn't he been with, oh my God, who is his wife's name? I forget, Alba, is it? Um, how long has he been with Alba? I don't even know. Before he got married. Let me Google it. Yeah, I don't know. That would be kind of an odd. Okay, so I don't know. I just pulled something up. They date a couple years with Alba. They dated in 2015. I don't know. According to something that was put out in June of 2023, it said Selena Gomez and Chris Evans are not dating each other. Rumors were nothing but a hoax. Selena recently announced her single status on TikTok. I'm single. Well, nothing happened soon after Selena revealed her crush 6 years later. Chris Evans followed. So maybe she must have made a comment that she had a crush on him. Neither, well, I don't know. Lists a relationship between Selena Gomez and, so Wikipedia pages lists a relationship between Selena Gomez and Chris Evans. Really? Selena has also been in the business since childhood. Rough business. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, Wiki does lie. I know. But I'm just seeing, like, on Quora, I'm seeing on, all of these different things about the whole. When Selena admitted to having a huge crush, when the confession was cute, nothing really happened in that post. But years later, I don't know. I don't know. I'm seeing both ways on Google here. Maybe we should ask that. Let me type that in before I forget, because you know how I get sidetracked. Squirrel. So let's ask if okay. We'll ask that, because I don't know. That seems like an odd pairing to me. Did they have a fling that they just didn't make public because it wasn't serious? Alba and Chris were rumored to cheat on their partners to get together. So I don't think this is anything other than a starter marriage. Interesting. I don't know. I asked about Chris Evans last week and about him and Alba, and or not last week, the week before, 2 weeks ago on my last live. Chris's favorites are Latinas. So I did ask about Chris and Alba, and I saw that their relationship is like bipolar. It's ridiculously good, and then it goes ridiculously toxic, and then it goes. It's like a ping pong match. It's it's like when it's good, they're madly, madly, madly in love with each other, and then they get in these fights, and it's like World War III. I mean, and then it goes back to madly in love with each other again. Ask if Selena and Justin would ever get back together after him and Hailey divorce. Yeah, I'll ask that too. I have asked that. I I think I saw, God, that was a while ago. I'll ask it again, do it like just to see. Okay. Okay. Well, I've added that to the list too. Well, anyway, so I wanted to ask, I think that they are dating. But here's the thing. I don't know that I feel Selena and Benny, like that's the one for her. I don't feel that when I focus on the energy. So I want to ask if the first thing I want to ask is if, like, how serious is this relationship between Selena and Benny? Maybe Haley and Meghan could be best friends. Yes, Meghan, Haley, Jada, all of them should be, yes. They're just toxic, dark, very dark. All right, so let's ask, how serious is this relationship between Selena and Benny Blanco? And, if it's going to last, if it's, I don't know. I don't feel like it's the one, but let's see. Well, it does say that right now, I mean, it does say that, like, literally right now, it's something that's making Selena happy. So right now, it is making her happy. However, and they have fun together, but breaking up because allegedly, I feel like possibly Selena may step out with someone else. So I think, you know what I feel like? I feel, again, because I think Selena wants a really great relationship so badly. And I really wish that she would find that one, because she's such a good person. I wish she would find that true love, but I don't think it's Benny. But because she wants it so bad, allegedly, she is almost like she's trying to talk herself into that it is the one, or, it's like she's trying to convince herself. It's not even about convincing everyone else. It's about convincing herself. She's trying to make it so when it's not really like that. So I get that they're probably going to end up, breaking up, but she's happy with it right now. I do think that he treats her really well. I think Benny treats her really well. Which, good for her. I mean, I'm, that's great that he's doing that. That means he's a good person, and I don't really know much about him. But he is treating her well. So I think that's good. I think Chris likes brunettes with booty. I feel like Justin Bieber is kind of mad that his friend is dating his ex. Yeah, well, let's ask that. Hi, Jennifer. What about Zayn and Selena? Or is he with someone else now? Yeah, whatever happened to Zayn? What's something so bad is sometimes you try, sometimes you want something so bad that you try really hard to make it so. That's kind of how I feel. I feel like she wants this so badly. And I feel bad for her because I really want her to find that. Because she's a good person. I want her to find that really great liked person, that would be good for her. But it's not Benny. I think she's trying to make it so. She's trying to talk herself into it. So let's ask if Justin Bieber is mad that, because I guess Ashley said that Justin Bieber is friends with, or was friends with, Benny Blanco. So yes, I would like to see her happy. Yeah, I would love to see her happy. I think it's been a while, long time since she's really known, true love and just been happy. I think you have to let it come to you and not try so much. Yeah. Okay, so let's ask, and we'll ask about. I'm going to put Zayn on here before I forget, because the squirrels. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Selena and Zayn. I don't know. But let's ask Bro Code. Selena broke up with Zayn over baby mama drama. Gigi Hadid. Oh, God, that's another one. She was super jealous of Selena and started drama. I forgot about that. Yes. Gigi Hadid. Oh, my God. That's another dark. Oh, my God. How are we talking about so many dark people tonight? Oh, I hate that. Okay, so let's see if Justin Bieber is mad that his friend Benny Blanco is dating Selena. That's right. And her sister Bella Hadid is friends with Haley. That's right. I had forgotten about that. Insane. Okay, so is Justin Bieber upset that Selena and Benny are dating? I don't think that he is, actually. I don't think that he is. And the reason for that is he doesn't feel that it's going to last, and he doesn't feel that Selena would want to stay he doesn't think that relationship with Benny is going to last. He doesn't even think it's that serious. He really doesn't. So it's probably because he really knows Selena well, obviously, because they were dating, and he knows Benny because that was his friend. So he just thinks it's not going to last. I just don't get him that I don't get that he's upset. I don't get that he's upset. So I don't think he is. I think Justin feels, yeah, that's not serious. It's not going to go anywhere. I don't care what they're saying out in the media or posting on social media. It's not serious. I think he knows. Selena is really good and in stable health as single girl in the city. She is not stressed out then. I'm getting that she is feeling better, but I'm getting that she really, really, really wants to be in this wonderful true love relationship, and find her person. She really wants that. I understand that. I mean, who doesn't, right? So I get that. The entertainment industry has a real shady past. Old studios used to set up movie stars and blackmail them. Yeah, you know what, Monique? They still do. Allegedly, they still do. That wasn't just they used to, they still do. That still happens. Still happens. That's why I'm always saying that Hollywood is just not good. They still do it. All right. So let's ask if Zayn is dating anyone else. Yeah, I feel like wasn't Selena and Zayn's relationship like just a quick thing? I feel like they weren't even together that long. So let's ask if Zayn is dating someone else. Well, interesting. I think that Zayn is casually dating, allegedly. That's what I'm getting. And Zayn is actually upset that he feels Selena was taken away from him by somebody else. So I don't know if she went straight from Zayn to Benny Blanco or, I mean, I just don't follow this, but I'm getting that that Zayn feels I think he's casually dating. I don't know that it's with anyone serious though. Like I'm not getting any kind of serious. It's just kind of casually dating. But I do get that he is upset because he feels like there could have been something that developed into something serious with Selena, but she was taken away from him by somebody else. That's what I'm like, she got interested in someone else and was stolen from him, if that makes sense. So, but I don't think Zayn himself is dating anyone serious. Would Zayn and Selena ever get back together? That's a good question. And then I'm going to ask if Selena and Justin will get back together. And then I'm going to ask a zinger. All right. So will Zayn and Selena ever get back together? I kind of feel like no, but let's ask. God, there's a lot of drama that's involved with Zayn, like the Hadids and, that's just, and Haley, and that's just a mess. That's just a mess. But let's see if Zayn and Selena will ever get back together. I feel like no, but no. No. I don't think they'll get back together. And I was kind of feeling that. I think the breakup is going to stick. The Hadids are real close friends with the Kardashians. Oh my God. It's like they're all connected. This like dark energy cesspool. It's like they're all connected. It's just, I don't know. No, so no, I don't think Zayn and Selena will get back together. It's always hard to spin the block. The mom is besties with Kris Jenner and Bella is friends with Kendall Jenner. Oh my God. Thank God I have my selenite in my lap. With all of this darkness that we're talking about. I right. Let's ask if Selena and Justin Bieber will ever get back together. Because I know I've asked this before. I think I picked up, the web just keeps getting bigger. I know. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. So I think months ago, I asked if they would get back together. And I think that I got that they would eventually, but let's see what it says. I think that they should get back together because their energies are so good together. Yeah, I agree, SL. Justin Bieber and Selena's energies are so good together and for each other on a spiritual level. Their energy is just really compatible, and it's it's just nice energy, both of them. They would be a really good fit. So let's ask if they will ever get back together in a romantic relationship with each other. Gosh, if it does happen, it is going to be a while. Like, I'm not feeling anytime soon. Yeah, see, not right now. See, I'm getting a no for right now, at least until Justin's divorce, which I do think is going to happen eventually. And this is really what Justin has to clear. They all need to clear. I don't know how to get the word to them. I don't know how to get the word to them, but we know Haley is, and all the Baldwins allegedly are very, very dark. That is some nasty energy. And so Justin's like dragged and stuck in this energy. So nothing like that could happen as long as he's got this on him. So he, and I do think if I remember correctly, I saw on a previous video when I asked about this, that he would hear about spiritual energy and how it works from someone, and then start learning about it, and then be able to start working on it. So I'm glad. I still feel like someone he's gonna learn about it somehow. I feel like he's gonna learn about it somehow. Justin wants children, but I bet Haley doesn't want children. She's stringing him along. Yeah, Haley is just bad news. Bad news. Allegedly, bad news. I don't know. I'm waiting for your special clearing episode. Maybe if I get through my questions, maybe we'll talk about that towards the end. We'll talk about some clearing stuff. Yeah, so I think not right. So what I'm getting today is definitely he's got to get through the whole divorce from Haley, but he's got to clear his energy. And until he does that, somehow learns about it and clears, there won't be a possibility for him and Selena to get back together, because the dark energy is making that not happen. It's putting a block, so that can't happen. Because Haley's extremely over the top jealous of Selena. Like, she wants to be Selena. Speaking of children, yes, that was the next thing I was going to ask. That would be really interesting about a clearing. Yeah, maybe let me put that on my list. Let me try to talk about some of that stuff at the end. Okay. All right. So I have that on my list because, I keep seeing squirrels. So yes, Ashley. So this is the big zinger question that I was talking about Justin. So does Justin, I don't know if this is a rumor out there. I think it is out there. Ashley's the one who told me about it, but apparently, allegedly, there's a rumor that Kourtney Kardashian's son, Rain, is actually Justin Bieber's son, secret son. So, because apparently they were kind of dating around the time that he would have been conceived. Hi, Dagburn. Will I get my disability? You know what? What you can do is either do a super chat, which is somewhere near the chat bar, or if you want, you can go on my website and book a reading, and we can certainly ask that. He dated Kourtney for a bit before Hailey, and the kid does kind of look like him. Yes, I did see pictures of, Rain, and pictures of, somebody had it on their social media where they put a picture of Justin and a picture of Rain right next to each other when they were about the same age, and they do look a lot alike. So I can see why. So let's ask if Kourtney's son Rain is really Justin's son. If Justin is the biological father of Rain. And he hangs around with the Kardashians quite a bit, doesn't he? Why? I'm getting a no. I don't think Rain is Justin's son. I don't think Justin is Rain's father, biological father. I'm getting a no. And what I'm getting is somebody, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the Kardashians, actually. I am getting that somebody put that out there, leaked it somewhere, and it just grew legs of its own and took off, the rumor mill. But I'm getting a no, but I'm getting that someone, put that information out and it just took off. So I'm not getting that he is. I'm getting a no on that. I'm also getting that Justin feels and believes that it is not his son. So Justin straight up really truly believes, no, Rain is not my son. So I'm getting a no on that. I know they look similar, but I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no. Hailey is friends with Kendall Jenner, so he sees the Kardashians all the time. I think even before he was with Hailey, wasn't he hanging with them anyway? I feel like he's been always hanging with them. I don't know why. It's like Justin is caught in this this ball of this dark energy. Think of like a dark energy funnel cloud, and he's just caught in it. He can't get out of it because it's like, he's just in it. That's how I get it. He was dating Kourtney. Are they altering photos again? Of who? Hi, Amy. Hope all is well with you too. Yeah, they are dark, and dark latches onto the light. Yes, absolutely, 100%. And I'm not sure who you're talking about, SL. Like, are they altering photos of who? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Oh, you mean about the two kids, or when Justin was Rain's age? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But I don't get that he's the father. I don't get that. And I'm getting that Justin knows that it's not his, does not feel even remotely that that's his child of the kids. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know that people do that now, and it could very well be. But I'm getting that someone specifically put that rumor out there, and man, it took off. Who knows? Maybe somebody did come up with these altered photos and put the photos out there, and it just exploded. You know what I mean? Why would they start that rumor? Because, okay, think about the Kardashians. Why are they even famous? What have they done? They do their stupid show, but I mean, why? So, it's to keep their name in the headlines or keep people talking about them, or the Kardashians love attention. Oh my God. Yeah. Ashley, who's that one girl that imitates all of the Kardashians? Freaking hilarious. They shouldn't be the dad. They shouldn't be the dad was OJ's trial lawyer. OJ's trial lawyer is whose dad? The Kardashians? Kourtney's son? She is spot on. Robert Kardashian. Feel really sad for the children. Okay, wait. Robert Kardashian is. Are you saying that Robert Kardashian was OJ's trial lawyer? Is that true? I feel like I want to Google that now. If that's true, Robert Kardashian was OJ's trial lawyer. No way. Oh my God. I did not know that. Okay, so remember what I've been saying about the Kardashians, allegedly a cesspool of seriously dark energy. And what does Robert and his team do? They get another dark energy person, OJ, off when I think everyone knows that he actually did it, allegedly. And I had no idea. How did I not know that? It's also speculated that Kris cheated on Rob with OJ and Khloé is actually OJ's daughter. Oh my God. Holy cow. This is like a spider web that's all connected. It's like all connected. And Robert passed, Kris married Bruce. There was a rumor Khloé is actually OJ's child. That's crazy. I'm getting a headache. I can't keep all this straight. I feel like somebody needs to create a flow chart for me. Somebody needs to create a flow chart. I can't keep all this straight. This is insane. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Dagburn. So will I get my disability? Young photos of Khloé look like his other daughter. Wow. Because Robert is short and Khloé is tall. That's right. I think OJ was tall. Wasn't he like 6'1" or 6'2" or something? Okay, so let me just ask really quick. Dagburn, will you get your disability? Oh, OJ is very tall. Yeah, I can't remember how tall he was, but I know he was tall. 6'2". Okay, I knew he was a football player, but I couldn't remember how tall he was. So Dagburn, will you get your disability? Eventually you will, Dagburn. I am getting eventually you will. Yes. Not right away though. It looks like there's a whole, a bunch of red tape that you have to go through in order to get it. You may have to, you're going to have to go through the process several times before it goes through. But eventually, yes, you will get it. But it's going to take a while. Yeah, so whoever wants to create a flow chart, like a flow chart with all the different people and how they're connected, and email it to me, I would be really appreciative, because my mind is blown right now. I can't. That's a great question, Ashley. Oh my God. Like, my mind is blown right now. I'm just like, I had no idea all these connections were, that's insane. That's insane. Okay. That's a great question. Let's ask if Khloé is OJ's daughter, biological daughter, if he's Khloé's biological father. My mind is blown right now. Yes. Allegedly, I'm getting a yes. And it's saying that I'm getting a double yes. And it's saying that the rest of the family is not happy that this is the case. So they are trying to keep it quiet. Like, they don't want any of them to admit it, to anything, probably because of what happened with OJ, right? So the family is like, shh, don't say anything. Nope, we're denying it, because they don't want, that stigma. But I'm getting a double yes. Like, yes. My mind is blown right now. I had no idea. That's crazy. That's crazy. What KW and KK did to Taylor was awful. Shows KK in a bad light. She should apologize. Taylor's a kind soul. I thought the tabloids were the flow charts. No, the tabloids just give you little snippets. I need someone to draw a visual with like boxes and arrows that point to here. So I can make sense of all of this. Once it came out, Khloé has been getting plastic surgery to try and look more like her sisters. Yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah, I can see the families like, we want nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. So they are denouncing that. They do not want anything to do with that. All the Kardashians are KK. Which are you talking about? It is sad, Mel, because Khloé is the best looking one, I think. I don't even know. See, I don't even know what all of them look like. I don't even know what Khloé looks like. Kim. Okay, so let me go back. So what KW, I don't know what KW is. And Kim Kardashian did to Taylor was awful. It shows Kim Kardashian in a bad light. She should apologize. Taylor's a kind soul. Taylor who? The tabloids are why she has a headache. I have a headache from all of this stuff. Oh, Kanye West. Oh my God. Okay. So, and Taylor Swift. All right. So now that I know who the people are that you're talking about, let me go back up. Okay, let me reread this. Okay, what Kanye West and Kim Kardashian did to Taylor Swift was awful. It shows Kim Kardashian in a bad light. She should apologize. Taylor is a kind soul. I don't even know what she did. What did they do? Well, Kanye, oh my God, all of them are in the dark. And let me just say this. I think Taylor is kind too. But let me say this. But the dad did take the blood money. Yeah, he sure did. We would need a lot of poster boards and wine for the Hollywood family trees. Oh my God. But with OJ and the Kardashians and oh my God, the Biebers and the Baldwins, and it just goes on and on. Everyone's connected. Kanye took the mic from Taylor on stage. Oh, you know what? That's Kanye. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. But let me say this. I like Taylor. I think she's obviously very sweet and, talented, and she's got so many fans and the Swifties. And let me say this though. Remember that I keep saying you don't get to that level without making some deals with the dark. Allegedly, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The recorded phone call about the song sent you a pic of Khloé and OJ's daughter. Okay, good. Thank you. I'll look at it in a little bit. Or maybe I'll pull it up now. I'll pull it up now since we're talking. Khloé is on the right and OJ's daughter. Interesting. Yeah, here's what I need. Oh my God. Here's what I need, guys. That's what I feel like right now. Like I can't keep it straight. Oh my God. It's just, it's like a web of mess. That just cracks me up. Oh my God, that cracks me up. Yeah. Yes. I don't even know what is going on. I gotta do that. But then I think I would have a heart attack because I can't figure all this out. It's just crazy. So I'm getting that OJ is Khloé's biological father. And that they do not want to acknowledge that. They do not want to acknowledge it at all. I mean, I guess I can't blame them on that. Look what OJ did. So allegedly, yeah, it's messed up. So I'm going to have to probably have a drink after this live and try to process everything I just learned from you guys tonight. I have to process and meditate on this. Oh my God. That's insane. I have some other stuff on here, but I think I'm going to save it till next week because we're already at almost 2 hours. So, you know what? One thing that I've been getting into is I am way late to the game. So usually I'm kind of on top of like true crime stuff and, whatever. I think I might do a separate video just on this. Message for today is stay the hell away from famous people. 100%. Oh yeah. We're going to talk about energy clearing too. So, but before, wow, been fun though. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm late to the game. I know this was like 5 years ago. I don't know how I missed it or didn't, I don't know. I don't know how I missed it. Chris Watts and Nicole Kessinger, the Chris Watts story. I'm sure like everyone on the planet knows the story. I mean, people were talking about it to this day. People are still talking about it. That is a rabbit hole, let me tell you. So I may do just a separate video on that because that is an insane story. I can see now why everyone has been so captivated by this story. It is just insane. It's incredibly sad, but yes, she is involved. Time flies when we get squirrel distractions. That's how we roll here on Kathy's channel. Don't know that story. You know, I didn't know it either, SL, until just recently, but I am with you, Chris Tangerine. I do think, yes, she's involved. I do. And so I will need to send you gallons of wine on the Chris Watts case. I went down that rabbit hole. I don't know how I missed it at the time it was happening. I don't know how I missed it then. Like, I remember hearing people, Chris Watts, and I don't know. I just didn't follow it, or I don't know what happened. Well, I just started catching up on the story. And once I started catching up, I have been obsessively watching all these documentaries, reading up, and my mind is just blown. I can't even, I'm just like, wow, the story is insane. So I think, yeah, I'm going to need like a big jug of wine, a little flask, some shot glasses of Jack or something. I don't know. But that case is insane. So I think I'm going to do a separate video on Chris Watts and Nicole Kessinger, because I've got some very strong things that I picked up as I was, you know, going through that. I really want to also do one on Karen Horman. Is that, I think I know who you're talking about. Let me type that down though. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I'm behind on my true crime. I really, I need to just make time and do it. Watching on Court TV, Kieran Horman. Yeah, Chiron. That's right. I know. I've been meaning to. There's so many that. There are so many that are. I really want to do because I feel like I can help, maybe, or if someone sees it, maybe it'll be a help. But then, you know, when I'm focused on this stuff, I literally go right into the energy, and it's not a good energy. It's not a good energy. So it just makes me so sad. So I keep procrastinating, but I really do need to, I need to just do it. Don't go down the Black Dahlia rabbit hole. That's really dark Hollywood stuff. Yes. Agreed. That one is, you know, I mean, you know, I've got a list of a whole bunch of true crime that, you know, I need to do. Chiron Horman is one. Let me go down my list here and look. Chiron Horman. I've got, someone asked me a while ago about the milk carton kids. They disappeared in 1996. Of course, Summer Wells. Please keep yourself safe. Summer Wells. Oh, that is going to be a rough one for me to do because I know exactly what I pick up on that, and it's not good. Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington's passing away. That's a whole nother thing. Johnny Ghosh, very sad. Amy Lynn Bradley, Lindsay Buziak from Canada, Claudia Lawrence. I've got Chiron Horman on my list here, and of course John Benet Ramsey. I mean, there's so many. There's so many that, you know, and I'm just scratching the surface. But yeah, I just need to I just need to make it a point and just do it. Cecil Hotel was not a safe place for women. Black Dahlia and Alyssa, I am both had horrific unalivings. Yes. Yes. That whole Cecil Hotel was crazy. That footage of Alyssa EM or IM, however you pronounce her name, insane. You know, seeing her on the elevator, that was Alyssa Lamb. That's right. It was insane. I mean, watching that footage. So that's another, I should add that to my list. Yeah, there's so many. Oh my God. It was extremely mysterious. And anyway, I mean, here's another one, Keith Bennett. God, there's so many. True crime. I need to just bite the bullet and just do it. I just need to do it. It makes me sad. Anyway. All right. So let's talk about, before we sign off, let's talk about energy clearing. So Lacey Peterson. Oh my God. That's another one. Scott Peterson. Yes. What a psychopath he is. Dark psychopath. Allegedly. That one I did follow. Makes you so angry. I heard some local hoodlums picked up Elisa Lam and sacrificed her because one of their fathers was LAPD and could get away with it. I'm not surprised by that because that's how that stuff happens. That's how that stuff happens. It's so sad. Okay, clearings. So let's talk about doing some clearings. You know, and you guys hear me talk about this all the time. I mean, you know, I've got my selenite in my lap. I've got, you know, all of my crystals on me, you know, my necklaces. I keep them in my bra. And I've got my Palo Santo and my frankincense and myrrh. There's some really easy things that you can do. So why do we want to do clearings? So let me explain this. If you are, think of it this way. There's energy all around us. We're energy as people. Sage burning, yes, but I'll explain that in a second. Look up the mysterious disappearance of Brian Schaefer. Oh my goodness. I'm adding him to my list. So clearing, think of it this way. Everything is energy, right? You know, the desk I'm sitting at is energy. This chair I'm sitting on, I'm energy. You guys are energy. Everything is energy. So think of energy on I'm going to let you know in just a second, SL. So everything is energy. We are surrounded by lots of great love energy, God energy, healing energy, love, you know, angel energy, all of that. And there's some great, wonderful, positive energy around all of us on the whole planet. We don't worry about that because that's obviously good. But we're also just as prevalent as the good is, so is the dark. So they're both around all of us all the time. There's different types of, you know, negative or dark. There's different types. So let me give you an example. This is just one example. There's many, many things. Let's say you're walking through a grocery store and you happen to walk by another customer who just experienced like a tragedy or some kind of trauma. Maybe they lost a loved one and they're in this deep anguish and despair and grief. If you think about that, that is a very heavy, dark energy, right? Or if they had a trauma, whatever, you walk by them and you can pick up some of that negative energy and take it home with you, and it can affect you. Now, that's just one person I'm talking about. Think about everywhere that you go, everywhere everyone goes in their daily life, and all the different people that are around, and who knows what people are experiencing or going through. That's one thing. Another thing is there's dark. There are dark entities, there's demons, there's all kinds of stuff like that. And someone can be affected by something like that, and then that person can, the dark entity through another person can send you stuff, right? So you can get stuff sent to you that way, because the dark just it has only one goal, and that's to cause chaos and to make things not go right for the person that it's focused on, right? So then there's that, and you have to know this. Another way is there are people who do dark magic. There's some things like black magic, Santeria, voodoo, hoodoo. There's a ton of stuff that people do. And I'm not saying that every single person who practices those things are all bad. That's not what I'm saying. But it's the person who's practicing this stuff has bad intentions. And if they're working with the dark, what they're doing is they're manipulating and pulling from dark energy from a different plane. So whether or not you believe that magic is real is irrelevant. That's irrelevant. I have clients who are like, la, 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 I'm not listening. No, I'm not. I just have to think good thoughts and everything will be okay. I mean, everyone's an adult. If you want to go through life like that, that's fine. You're welcome to do that. But just because you think that way doesn't mean that the dark isn't real and negative isn't real and people aren't doing magic. And I've seen it with my own eyes. I have seen stuff over my lifetime that you'd be like, oh my God, what the hell? It's very real. And you have to understand that people do this stuff. And how magic works is, and also, just people dealing with dark stuff, it works in secrecy. So once they speak it out there, it dilutes what they're trying to do. So they keep it secret. They don't say anything. It's hidden. So this could be the person sitting next to you at work and you would never know. You would never know. It could be your neighbor, whatever. It could be anybody. And listen, okay, I'm going to tell you a couple stories just so you understand what I'm talking about. You could do something as pure as Reiki healing on someone and can actually make them worse if you yourself don't harness good light energy. Yeah, absolutely. Here's a couple of examples. I have a friend who used to work at a, workout, like, where you workout machines. Okay, whatever. And I have seen demons. Yeah, they're very real. She used to work in like a workout, like a gym. Thank you. Oh my God, I couldn't think of it. See, they don't want me to talk about this. So she used to be a manager at a gym, and they had a couple of like maintenance guys that would go through and, they would sweep or vacuum, and they would also kind of maintain all the equipment and whatever. Well, one of them was harassing some of the patrons that were coming into the gym, and they kept getting complaints about this one maintenance guy. So my friend had a talk with him and said, listen, we're getting complaints and, you can't do this kind of stuff. Well, not only did it continue, but it got worse. And they kept getting more and more complaints. So they eventually let him go. After they let him go, they opened up his employee locker in the back to gather up his stuff to give it to him. Inside the locker were 2 voodoo dolls, and one was made up and fashioned to look like my friend. As far as anyone knew, this was just a maintenance guy working at a gym. He had 2 voodoo dolls in his locker, and one was like my friend. You would never know unless you saw it in his locker. Okay, that's one example. Yes, another example is I've been doing this for 40 years. I know so many phenomenal psychics and mediums and all of that I've met and become really good friends with, over the years. So this one, she used to live local. Now she's moved to Florida and she's retired now. So I don't really see her much. But listen to this story. So, and she's also been reading for decades too, as well. She's retired now. She had some first-time clients that scheduled a reading with her, and they were 2 like little old ladies, really cute. How she described them was, they looked like 2 cute grandmothers, like they were both in their late 70s or something, mid to late 70s. And they had been lifelong childhood friends since they were like 5 or something. So they had been friends their whole entire life. It was kind of sweet. And they were both dressed really, cute. Like she said, they reminded me of cute little grandmas that just came back from church or something, the way that they were dressed, and they were lovely. And they both wanted to sit in on each other's readings. So, and she said they were just so cute. So she did the reading for both of them. And after the reading, she's chit-chatting with them before they took off. And it comes out that both of these ladies that were in their mid to late 70s, who were dressed like they just came from church and they look like cute little sweet grandmothers, and they were acting very sweet. Both were high priestesses in national witch covens. Now, it doesn't mean that they were doing anything bad, because my friend said they were quite lovely. My point is, you never know who is into what. That's my point. You never know, because they don't tell people, because how they get their power and what they're trying to do is in secrecy. Once they speak it out, it dilutes what they're trying to do. So they're going to keep it secret, right? So know that, and know it could very well be the person sitting in the cubicle next to you at work. You have no idea what they're doing, but they could be doing dark magic. Who knows? You never know. So my point is, people don't talk about what they do behind closed doors. Exactly. So I've just witnessed many, many, many more things than that. I just gave you a couple of examples just to try to, show you that you just don't know. And really, everyone needs to do some basic protection, because and think of it like a maintenance. So like, I'll give you an example. People, we all brush our teeth every day, and we know that if we don't maintain our teeth and brush them every day, what'll happen? We'll get some dental problems, maybe cavities, some dental issues. So we know that we have to maintain our teeth every day. It's not like, see, people think that, oh, I'm going to do some sage or whatever, and they think it's a one and done. Okay, I'm done. Everything is wonderful now because I just burned some sage, so it's all gone and I'll never be bothered again. And that's not true. It's kind of like saying, you know what? I'm going to brush my teeth really good right now. So it's Tuesday morning. I'm going in, I'm brushing my teeth. I'm going to take extra time and brush them really thoroughly. I'm going to floss. I'm going to really swish extra long with the mouthwash. I'm just going to go for a half hour doing on my teeth this morning. And because I did such a good job today, I never need to do my teeth ever again. Well, Of course you do. So think of it like brushing your teeth. One must always have a wall around our energy. Yeah. Only changing your something once in 10 years. I'm not sure what you mean. Anyway, so my point is, think only changing your oil once in 10 years. I gotcha. Right. So basically, here's a few. So the point I want to get across is people should be doing clearing and protection. Be careful who you invite into your house. Energies can linger. Absolutely. But you can clear them, though. You can clear them. So the point is, that's why I'm harping on this all the time, to do clearing and protection. And technically, you should be doing it consistently to start out with every day. And then once you get the energy going, then if you want to back it off to maybe once or twice a week, that's fine. As long as going forward forever, you're doing it once or twice a week. So make it part of your, initially, when you're first beginning, you want to do it every day for a few weeks. After that, once you get that energy going and the clearing going and the protection energy going, then you can back it off to maybe once or twice a week. Forever. It's like you're preventing spiritual cavities. So I want you to understand that just because you do a clearing or you're clear for a couple weeks, then you're just good. No, there's always stuff out there. And you might clear one thing, but you can pick up something else. Or you meet a new person that's kind of toxic and they're into some stuff. They can send you stuff. My point is, you should just do this for yourself, just like you maintain your teeth. Okay. Think of it as preventing spiritual cavities. So this is why it's so important to do this stuff. So I wanted to explain to you the why before I give you some things to do. And really easy things, actually. It's not even that difficult. Like the stuff I'll give you to do, it's not even that difficult. This is such great advice. Good, I'm glad. So just think of, just get used to the idea that there is good and bad energy everywhere. It can come from different sources. Some of it is incredibly strong. Some of it's weaker, but some of it's incredibly strong. But just like the positive energy, some of it's stronger, some of it's weaker, whatever. And it can, just because you get rid of one doesn't mean another one can't come on, right? Or you can be working on getting rid of something that is so strong, it may take months. I mean, I've had clients that I've worked with on, because I do negative energy clearing for clients. And I have had a couple clients literally that had stuff on them, and they were doing all the stuff I'm going to be telling you guys in a minute. They were doing all of that like clockwork, consistently every day. And I was doing negative energy clearings for them every 2 weeks for like 5 months. And it took that long because what they had affecting them was so strong. Sometimes that happens. So sometimes people can feel defeated and they're like, I'm doing this stuff and I'm really, I'm sticking with it and I'm being consistent, but it's not getting any better. Well, that's because it's strong. Sometimes it does take that long. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you can get rid of it, within a couple days or a week, but sometimes it takes months. And I'm going to say this too. Negative doesn't want you, or dark does not want you to get rid of it. So therefore, it's going to fight against whatever you're doing to get rid of it. It's going to fight against that. So a lot of times things will get worse before they get better because it's fighting against what you're doing because it doesn't want you to get rid of it. Make sense? So sometimes I've had clients come to me and say, oh my God, I started doing this and things have gotten worse. Yes, sometimes that will happen, especially if it's a particularly strong, whatever on you. So you just have to know, you have to educate. You just have to educate yourself and understand what's going on. Okay, so some things that you can do really easy. And to remember to do this stuff, put little alarms on your phone to go off at certain times every day. And then after a few weeks, you can set it to once a week so you remember to do these things. If you need to put a Post-it note on your steering wheel and your car so you see it every morning, on your coffee pot, whatever works for you. But you may have to do, some reminders until you get in the habit of doing this stuff. For me, it's second nature. I don't even think about it anymore. It's so part of my life that I don't even realize I'm doing it anymore. But here are some things. One is and I don't have any up here, get little tea light candles. Those are the little tiny ones that are in, like the metal or the plastic cups. They look like baby hockey pucks. They're little tiny tea light candles. Get yourself a big case of black ones. Black helps to absorb negative energy. So I always keep like a huge case of them on hand all the time. And what you want to do is when you're first starting to get the energy going, you want to burn one of those every day for probably 2 to 3 weeks, longer if you want. And you want to say, this is a good affirmation to say throughout the day, every day, just every day. So if you want to get a pen and paper so you can write this down, go get your pen and paper. But this is an affirmation that I think is good to say many times throughout the day. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Where do we locate relevant, good, reputable sources and items? Not Amazon. Generally not Amazon, SL. I'll tell you in a second. Like keeping your family safe from germs, you clean and Lysol. Yeah. I went to the store and picked up an entity as I was checking out at self-check. I saw it peek around the corner at me and then followed me home. Yeah, that can absolutely happen. They feed off your energy if they have a hold of you. Yes, they do. Energy Lysol. Yep. I just imagined Sheldon Cooper covering his face with his shirt spraying Lysol. Oh, Sheldon, that show. I love that show. That show's hilarious. My ex-cousin told how she sits in bed each night and casts spells that always come true. Oh, that's not good. I need to cleanse as she's unhappy that I won't see her since finding this out. You need to really put up some strong shields. That's not good that she's doing that. That is not good. Every year around Halloween, I clean out Walmart of all their black tea light candles. They always ask if I'm having a Halloween party. I'm like, yeah. Yes. So Halloween time is a great time to get, but just for black tea light candles, you can just go on Amazon. Seriously. Get the cheapest ones you can find. If you can buy them in bulk, that's what I do. I try to get like a big box of like 100 or something. And I just buy a big case of them. And I get cheap ones that are just in little, metal cups and whatever the cheapest ones you can find. They don't have to be scented. The point is that you want to do one every day for at least a few weeks. After 2 to 3 weeks, if you want to back it off to once a week or maybe twice a week, that's fine. As long as you don't stop doing that. So at that point, do it once or twice a week forever. Again, maybe every Sunday, after the first 2 to 3 weeks, every Sunday, you're going to do your black tea light candle. And you just let it burn all the way out. That's why I say get tea lights, because letting a candle burn all the way out is like putting the period on the end of the sentence. If you first of all, you don't want to, if you're doing candle energy work, you don't want to blow the candle out because you're blowing away what you're trying to accomplish. So don't ever blow the candle out. If you absolutely had to, you can snuff it out. That's fine. But letting it burn all the way out is kind of like putting the period on the end of the sentence. So It's better if you can let it burn all the way out. It's like gives it that extra oomph at the end. And tea lights are perfect. You can literally light one when you're, making dinner. It's out before you go to bed. They usually only last a couple hours, and then that's it. You can light it and forget about it. Just light it, and here's a good affirmation to say when you light the candle, but also throughout the day. If you have your pens and papers ready, all negative around me, affecting me, and heading towards me is now gone from this moment forward. I'll say it one more time. All negative around me, affecting me, and heading towards me is now gone from this moment forward. So what you want to do is you want to repeat that in your head. Let's say you're in the car, turn off your radio and just repeat that in your head several times. If you're in the shower in the morning, repeat it in your head. If you're, taking a lunch break at work, repeat it in your head. Just a few sporadic times throughout the day, repeat it like 10, 15 times in your head. And then right after that, you can say whatever your favorite prayer is, like Our Father who art in heaven. You can pray to Archangel Michael, whatever. If you have some other prayers that you like to pray to God or the angels, but, say those prayers and then just ask them to surround you with a protection shield, 200 million walls of protection light. 200 million walls of protection light. Ask God in the name of Jesus Christ or Archangel Michael or whoever, whatever. Ask to surround you with 200 million walls of protection light from this moment forward. And that also helps. And again, repeat that throughout the day. In the beginning, you're going to have to put reminders because you're not going to remember to do this. So I use my phone all the time. I'm constantly putting alarms on my phone to remind me to do stuff. So do that if you have to. Here's another thing. Crystals are incredibly helpful. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of types of crystals. Get whatever crystals that resonate, but for specifically clearing and protecting from dark, there are a few that are specifically powerful, I would say, and effective and really strong. One is black tourmaline, and I don't have one up here. It's similar to this, but this is actually black shungite. This is elite shungite, but it's similar to this, but black tourmaline, pretty common. You can find it pretty much anywhere. Get a couple of small pieces and small enough that you can carry in your pocket or in your bra, and get 2 of them. Another powerhouse that is for stopping strong negative is black amber. There's different types of amber. The one that you want is black amber, and it's really hard to find. It's kind of rare. I have gotten some off of Etsy, but now it's even hard to find little pieces of that on Etsy. So just Google. You'll find maybe some metaphysical shops throughout the country or whatever that have some, and get 2 of those. So 2 black tourmaline and 2 black amber. You also want to get, you can get a bar like this of selenite. And this is what selenite looks like. It's actually very pretty. There's kind of like striations in it, but you can get a bar of it, or they sell little selenite bowls. And selenite, by the way, is spelled with an S, like Sam. Selenite, selenite. So you can get a bar, or you can get a little bowl. It's very pretty. But what selenite, I have it all over my house. Like literally, I've got that. I don't know if you can see that back there. Like a oh my God, like a crystal ball, but it's a ball of selenite. I don't know if you can see it back there, but I've got it in every room of my house, the bathroom, everywhere. What selenite does is it protects. So it's strong protection. You can get a bracelet to wear on your wrist every day, or you can just get a small piece to carry in your bra. But the reason I say get a bowl or a bar is it also cleanses and charges other crystals. So let me explain the difference between most crystals and crystals that are for stopping strong negative. Most crystals, you can cleanse them maybe once or twice a month, and that's usually sufficient to kind of recharge their energy and cleanse them. Most crystals are bringing something to you. So rose quartz, even selenite, it's bringing protection to you. Fluorite. I mean, there's so many different crystals that we could go on and on for 6 hours, but most of them bring something to you, okay, that you might need or to help you. What black tourmaline and black amber and other stones that stop negative energy, what it's doing is it's pushing something away from you, or it's sucking it up and transmuting it and getting rid of it. So they're doing something different than most crystals. And think about what they're going up against is very strong. So those, in my experience, you have to charge and cleanse those. My sweet spot is every 4 to 5 days. So I just literally take mine every 4 to 5 days and I put it in my selenite bowl, or I'll put it like on a bar of selenite and just leave it overnight. And it charges and cleanses the crystal. And the next morning it's ready to go. But just remember, when you're trying to get rid of negative or strong, get rid of or absorb strong negative, that's doing something different and it's much stronger. You got to cleanse it every 4 or 5 days. Okay. The reason I said get 2 black amber and 2 black tourmaline is you're going to put all 4 of them on the selenite when you first get them to cleanse and charge overnight. The next morning, you're going to take 1 black amber and 1 black tourmaline and just carry them in your bra or in your pocket. You're going to leave the other 2 on the selenite to keep charging, so that after 4 days, you're going to take these 2 off to put them to charge and take the other 2 and put them on. Ideally, you want to keep these on you 24 hours a day. It's not going to help you if they're in your purse or on a nightstand. They have to kind of be in your energy. So, you have to wear them on you. You can tuck them in a sock, but they have to be in your energy. So to have them on you 24 hours a day, you can sleep with your bra on for the men or women. If you don't, you can also take it off and just lay it on your mattress so that you're literally laying on it and you're sleeping on top of it during the night. So it's right in your energy. And then in the morning, just remember to take it with you. So technically the only time you shouldn't have these on you is when you're in the shower. Other than that, you should have them on you, 21 and a half hours a day. So, and then every 4 days, you're going to swap and take the fresh ones and put those on. Those you should wear forever, every day, forever. And once you get used to having them on you, it's going to feel weird not having them on you. If I go without my crystals, I will start feeling the negative within a day. And I'm just like, oh my God, where are my crystals? What, and I got to put them on right away. So I don't even bother. I keep them on me all the time because I just know I'm so used to them doing what they're doing for me that when I don't wear them, I'm like, oh my God, where are they? Where are they? Quick. So that's the second thing. The third thing is, and I mentioned Palo Santo. So this is how Palo Santo is spelled. You can order this online. Oh, hold on. I'm writing these out. And I have no idea if I'm spelling them right. Because, okay. So this is how they're spelled. I don't know if you can see that. Palo Santo, this one is very strong at stopping and clearing and getting rid of strong negative. So that's the Palo Santo. The frankincense and myrrh, those are two other oils. These come in oil, by the way. Frankincense and myrrh are two of, and again, I don't know if I have them spelled right, but type something like that in it or do voice to text and it should come up with the right spelling. Frankincense and myrrh are two very strong protection. So let me explain about, I have a huge chunk of selenite under my pillow. Sometimes I knock my head, but I'd rather have a tiny bruise than demons trying to get in my crown chakra. Very good. That's perfect. That's a great idea, Ashley. Spiritual vitamins don't miss a day. Right. Thank you, Kathy. You're welcome, Maria. Would black amber and black tourmaline bracelets work? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Frankincense and myrrh were given to baby Jesus. Yes, they were. They were. But they are, not only do they smell good, but they are very, very strong protection. So like, you know, I've said this on past lives. My daughter gave me this beautiful bracelet and it's got, I don't know if you can see the lava rocks on it, and it's got them on different sides. So I've got the little lava rocks. So what I'll do is I just will put like my Palo Santo and my frankincense and myrrh, but I also make sprays to use. And, you know, but you got to use them both. Okay, so let's back up for a second. Somebody mentioned, it is so warm in here. I got to check what the temperature is. Somebody mentioned about saging. And so I'm going to explain to you. Oh my goodness, it's so warm in here. I'm going to explain to you the difference between using a spray versus burning it in your house. And I'm going to explain, you're welcome, David. I'm going to explain the differences and why I recommend sprays over burning. So most of the time you can have homes or, you know, a store or a business or whatever that has maybe some, I don't know, something dark attached to it, entities or whatever, something dark attached to it. Of course that can happen. Absolutely. There could be portals. I mean, there's portals everywhere, right? So yes, you can absolutely have that. However, what I'm going to say is 9 times out of 10, the house, your home is not the issue. It's what's on the person. So the reason I'm explaining that is when you're burning sage or Palo Santo does what sage does, except Palo Santo is more balanced. Sage, I feel, is kind of jarring. The energy is jarring. I prefer Palo Santo because I feel it's stronger and it's like a very lovely energy. It's more balanced. But it's a powerhouse and it does what sage does, but it's even stronger than sage in my opinion. So when you're burning it, think about the smoke. It can't be contained. So what it's doing is it's going up into the vents, it's going into your carpet, into your curtains, your furniture. So it's going into your home, right? Now you could walk through the smoke, sure. But basically what it's doing is it's going into your home. Once you clear, you can go around with sage in your house, or you can use burn Palo Santo and do that. You can do that. And I recommend everyone do it maybe once every six months to a year, but you shouldn't need to do it any more than that. But here's the thing. The Palo Santo or the sage or anything like that, it doesn't know the difference between good or bad energy. So what it does is it clears energy, all energy, the good and the bad. So you have to use like a sage or a Palo Santo to clear negative, but you have to understand that it's also clearing positive. So that's where the frankincense and myrrh comes in. So if you use sage or burn Palo Santo or whatever in your home, you have to then burn frankincense and myrrh to seal your house back up. You have to seal it back up because remember, the Palo Santo or the sage gets rid of all energy. So now you've not only cleared the negative, but you've also cleared any protections that are on your home. If you don't seal it back up by burning frankincense and myrrh or something similar that's a protection, your house is now left vulnerable and exposed for something to come right back on it, and maybe even stronger. So if and when you do use sage or Palo Santo and you burn it in your home, you have to then burn frankincense and myrrh to seal your house back up. Make sense? So the burning is really for the home. Think about burning home. It's not really for the person, it's for the dwelling or the business or whatever. Most of the time, when people are having an issue, it has nothing to do with the home. It has to do with what is on the person, what has been sent to the person, what's attached to the person, maybe spell work, dark, whatever. So it's generally sent to the person. That's why you use sprays. And I don't have any sprays up here, but just get they're just little bottles. I mean, I make some of these and I sell them to my clients here, but they're just little spray bottles. You can order these online. This you could probably get off Amazon. But I think before I started making my own, I can't even remember. I've been making my own for years now, but, and you can certainly make your own too, but order Palo Santo spray and frankincense and myrrh spray so that you can focus on you and not so much your home. Because remember, 9 times out of 10, your home is not the problem. Yes, you can have some stuff that are happening in a home. Of course you can. But once they're cleared, your home is generally okay, right? It's not the home. People don't have negative feelings towards a home or a building. They have negative feelings towards a person. Does that make sense? They could care less about a building. They're not going to send something negative to a building. You can have, spirits in there, sure. And then once they're cleared, and portals are closed, then, doing it once every 6 months to a year is perfectly fine. Okay. So what you do is you get Palo Santo spray and frankincense and myrrh spray. And just every day for a few weeks, you're going to spray just a little mist above your head. You don't have to drench yourself. Make sure you shake it first. Let it kind of, fall down on you and say that affirmation I said earlier, all negative around me, etc. And then right after that, spray the frankincense and myrrh so that the protection comes down on you and seals you up. Because you can't use sage or Palo Santo unless you're, using something to seal yourself back up again. You can also use, and I use both of these. I use the frankincense and myrrh, but I also get holy water from a Catholic church. You can go to a Catholic church. It's irrelevant if you're Catholic or you're not Catholic. That's not the point. You can go and just fill up a little spray bottle of holy water, and you can use that to seal you back up. You can use both. I use both. I use the holy water and the frankincense and myrrh. So just know that, the spray for you, do it every day for a few weeks. And then if you want to back it off, same as the black tea light candle, if you want to back it off to once or twice a week, that's fine. But no less than that, and do it forever. Forever. So think about it. How long does it take to spray a couple spritzes over your head? 8 seconds. And to say a quick affirmation, maybe a total of 12 seconds every day. I keep my sprays next to my coffee maker, so I remember to do it because they're literally, my coffee maker's here, my sprays are here, and I'm making my coffee while it's brewing, I'm spraying. And I also put, the oils, like I said, these oils, I put them on the lava rock. So you can do that too, but you got to put both. And then, the candle takes a couple hours, but again, you just light it, let it burn for a couple hours. It's out by the time you go to bed, and that's it. You just kind of light it and go about your business. And you're carrying the stones on you every day, and they're just on you. I mean, how hard is that stuff? It's very easy. Doesn't take a lot of time, but it really, really, really makes a big difference. Makes a huge difference. We sage the life out of everything. Yeah. Of Native and Creole heritage. Yeah. Well, just remember to seal it back up with a frankincense and myrrh or something that is for protection to seal, because remember, anything that clears is getting rid of the good as well. So you've got to then put the protection back on. Traditional churches burn sage and Palo Santo all the time and light candles. Yes, they do. That's right. That's right. Good lesson. Thanks so much. Sometimes it can be the land your home is on, and you have to do extra cleansing to keep your home safe from the land. Absolutely. Ashley and I were doing a clearing on a client of mine that was the case. And we just had to keep it at bay because it's really hard. Well, that's a whole nother story. It's hard to get rid of something from land. Trumel, a friend of the family had a tunnel mine on their property and there were powerful energies attached. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. So I hope that made sense. And I hope that was helpful for you guys. It's just so important. It's really easy, simple. Say the affirmations. I recommend saying the affirmation and the prayers every day, because what is that going to hurt? And if you feel like you want to do the candles and the sprays every day forever, do that. Whatever you're feeling like you want to do, then do that. Sometimes I'll go, 2 weeks where I'm doing it every day. If I feel like I work with clients all the time and I'm helping clients to try to clear negative, and I'm doing negative energy. Well, the negative gets mad at me. So then it tries to come after me. So everything that I tell my clients and the stuff and I do more, but I'm always doing protections and stuff for myself too. So I have to do it a little more often because of the work that I'm doing. So I have to do this stuff a little more often, but sometimes I'll do it twice a day. It just depends on what I feel like I may have picked up. So, but then sometimes things are going good and I may back it off to once or twice a week. You kind of have to gauge how things are going. So anyway, it's been more than 2.5 hours. This was another long one, but I think that it was good that we had some time to go through the clearing. I hope that was really helpful for you guys. Feel free to email me. I'll put my email in the chat again. Feel free to email me if you have questions about something. I know I kind of gave a lot of information. And on a happy note, yeah, have a good place to look for crystal jewelry. Etsy. I get a ton of my crystal jewelry on Etsy. I wouldn't get it on Amazon. I don't trust the crystals from Amazon. I have seen many, many really good crystal vendors on Etsy. So love to you and Bella. Oh, thank you, Monique. Same to you. Yes. So Etsy is great. I get a lot of my, a lot of these, I'll either go to like a spiritual expo or, I get it from Etsy or, just anywhere. But yeah, I'm going to put my email in here. So because like I said, I explained a lot. And if something was a little confusing that you didn't quite understand how I was explaining it, feel free to reach out. Yes, everybody enjoy. Thank you, David. And you too. Everyone enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hugs to you, Chris. Mwah. I love you guys. Amazon is good for cheap selenite. You can buy lots for cheap. That is true. Selenite is so prevalent and common that you probably can get away with getting selenite on Amazon. But I wouldn't buy most crystals off Amazon. But selenite is it's so abundant that you could probably get some good deals on, selenite's pretty inexpensive anyway. Have a great weekend, you guys. I love you guys. I love hanging with you guys. I hope you all have a great weekend and a great week coming up. And I'm going to try to do some true crime this week. I'm going to try to just do some. I got to just bite the bullet and do it. So anyway, I love you guys. I love hanging with you guys, and have a great evening, great week ahead, and we will see you next week. And Bella says goodbye. She's over there laying in her little bed. Thank you, SL. Love you guys. All right, bye. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.